Let me take you to a place that time almost forgot. A place of old-world charm, thick with history and peace. The kind of place where people don't lock their doors at night, where neighbors know your name, where nothing truly bad is ever supposed to happen. That place was the Amana colonies in Iowa, and the year was 1980. But on a hot summer morning in June, something shattered that peace forever. The Amana colonies were founded by German immigrants in the 1850s, 7 villages built on faith, simplicity, and shared labor. Life here moved at its own pace. No rush, no crime. Just a way of life people believed in. In the village of West Amana, the smallest of them all, lived 2 elderly sisters, Mary and Edna Huber. They were quiet women, devout, private. Well into their 80s, they had lived there all their lives, never married and kept to themselves, tending their garden, baking, attending church. By all accounts, harmless. So when a neighbor walked past their home on the morning of June 17th and noticed no movement, she felt it in her bones. The Huber sisters never missed their routine. They were usually up early, tending the yard, waving hello. But that morning, their house was still. Too still. The screen door was unlocked. The neighbor called out. No answer. She stepped inside. And then she screamed. Inside the house, the sisters lay dead. Brutally murdered. Bludgeoned with a hammer. Hacked with an axe. Their own tools taken from their shed used to kill them. There was blood on the walls, blood on the floor, on the ceiling. Whoever had done this had done it with fury. It wasn't just murder. It was overkill. The police were called immediately. Soon the peaceful village was crawling with law enforcement, the state patrol, forensic units, reporters. But no matter how many boots hit the ground, no clear answers followed, no forced entry, no valuables missing, no fingerprints, just death and silence. Who would do something like this? To 2 elderly women, the investigators believed they had let their killer inside. That meant one thing. It was someone they knew, or someone they trusted. Detectives canvassed the area. They interviewed neighbors, relatives, church members, mail carriers, deliverymen. Nothing. Some locals said they'd seen a strange car circling the village the night before. Others claimed they'd heard footsteps outside. But no one could describe a face. No license plate, no direction of travel, just shadows. Weeks passed. The sisters were buried. The community mourned. But the fear didn't leave. It settled in the walls, in the door locks, in the way people looked at each other. The Amana colonies had lost something they never thought they'd need. A sense of security. The case went cold. Detectives turned over rocks, dug through old grudges, inheritances, even consulted FBI profilers. No motive ever made sense. The Huber sisters had no enemies, no scandal, no secrets anyone could find. Why would anyone want them dead? And yet, someone did. And whoever it was, never got caught. Theories flooded in over the years. Was it a drifter, a mentally disturbed stranger, or someone from within the colonies? Some pointed fingers quietly. Some neighbors grew paranoid. One man moved his family away. Trust was broken, and it never quite returned. In the early 2000s, a new team of investigators reopened the case. DNA testing had improved. There was hope, but the evidence had degraded. Too old, too contaminated. The killer's trace, if it had ever been there, was lost to time. To this day, no suspect has ever been publicly named. Some believe the killer is dead. Others are convinced someone in the community still knows something and has kept it secret for decades. A whispered truth, locked behind closed doors. The Huber sisters' house still stands, empty, quiet. Locals say it feels colder than the others, like the silence is heavier there. Some say it's haunted, others just try to forget. More than 40 years have passed, but in the colonies, time moves slowly. The past never really leaves. The memory of that summer still hangs in the air, heavy, unspoken. It's a reminder that even in the safest of places, something dark can slip through. Mary and Edna Huber were gentle, ordinary women. And yet, someone ended their lives in extraordinary violence. Their story remains unsolved, unfinished, a shadow over Amana.